on these habits, how you snooze when I'm with you. I thought we'd make it through it all, we would never fall. How you snooze when
What's goody, everybody? It's your boy Melody, and I'm back with another video. And I know y'all excited to tap into the divinely aligned realm today. So come on in and take your seats and ground in peace, because we got a lot to cover today. But before we get started, I'm going to ask y'all to please hit that notification bell to stay in tune with future meetings. Hit that subscribe button, like, and drop a crown in the comment section below to be divinely greeted. And without further delay, let's get into it. So today's video, I just want to talk to my Scorpio moons about us attracting darker people. You know, I know a couple Scorpio moon people. Well, I'm a Scorpio moon myself, but other than myself, I know one that well, he my homie. He mentioned that, you know, it seemed like he always attract kind of like people who got like mental illnesses or whatever. And you know, it kind of occurred to me that, you know, Scorpio moons, we do tend to attract people of, you know, a darker nature, or somebody who done experienced some traumatic things in life. And everybody has experienced some type of trauma. You know, who would we be without trauma? Anyway, yeah, we tend to attract people of a darker nature, people who have experienced some type of trauma, like that I would say is we attract people who are damaged sometimes and darker, and they might have tendencies of narcissism, you know, tendencies of obsession, drug addictions, sex addiction, you know, because Scorpio kind of rules these things. So like Scorpio moons in general, because we're so magnetic, we attract, you know, things also of a like nature, you know. So some form of that person some form of these people that you're attracting may have some ties to the trauma that you have, you know, and it is there as a mirror, or as, you know, just like a physical example of the trauma that you went through. And sometimes these people can be keys to our healing, our own healing. But another reason I want to mention that we attract people with trauma and darker people, or people with mental illnesses, is because the fact that I don't know if these people can sense it on a conscious level, but maybe on a unconscious level, their spirit knows that we have the healing capacity to help them to, you know, face that. Or it may be a time for that person to deal with whatever that trauma or whatever mental illness or whatever issue that they have. It may be time for them to face that, and we could be a catalyst or some type of spark for that person to, you know, kind of start on that journey of healing that whatever it is. And, you know, sometimes people may, once they leave a Scorpio, and this can be almost really any Scorpio placement, because Scorpio in general just has this healing energy. But when it's in certain placements, oh, you embody it differently. Sheesh, what was I saying? Basically, just that the fact that, you know, these people sense that. They get the vibe that we can deal with it. You know, we have the capacity to understand their emotions. We have the capacity to understand their trauma and understand, you know, what they're going through. And, you know, because of the fact that, like I said, Scorpio moon is very healing. You know, that energy is very healing to some people. And, you know, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like, you know, once somebody has been in your life, a lot of times they're not gonna forget the Scorpio moon. You know, they're not gonna forget that Scorpio moon and forget the impact that they had on their life, because, you know, we meet people to, you know, transform them. We meet people to transform them, and we meet people to transform ourselves. Because my most recent relationship, I feel like, really triggered a lot of hidden, like, blocked, repressed emotions in me that, you know, I wasn't necessarily seeing myself. But that relationship brought a lot of anger out of me. It brought a lot of, you know, just like a really big transformation for me. You know, it helped me realize things. Y'all see the butterfly? That's crazy. It's trying to land on me. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's confirmation, plain and simple. So if you listening to this message is for you. But yeah, basically just, you know, another thing I want to give, like, a warning: just be careful with who you allow in your space, because just because you have this capacity to heal, just because you have this capacity to, you know, transform people, it does not mean that you have to do that. It does not mean that you have to allow people in your space or in your energetic field and, you know, allow them to your resources, because everybody is not worthy of it, and everybody is not deserving of it. You know, it's some people, like I was saying about narcissists earlier, they can sense that healing in you too. You know, a lot of Scorpio energy is empathic. I see it as so. It's very empathic. Water in general. So, you know, narcissists are attracted to empaths. So, you know, it's some people who sense this healing energy about you, and they can sense this light to you, you know, and this magnetism. They feel drawn to you, and people will take advantage of your power. People will take advantage of your resources. People will literally use you to, you know, if they are spiritually aware, or if they like a demon in human form or some shit, you know, then these people know. They know what you are capable of. They know what you have the capacity to do. You know, and sometimes we aren't necessarily aware of it. That's why I was talking about my homie earlier. Like, he, you know, just not aware of it. But, you know, when I found out he was a Scorpio moon, I kind of started breaking certain little things down to him, and things that he was experiencing that sounded, you know, real familiar to me, just because of the fact that, like, that makes sense to me. You know, we just have that capacity to heal people and help them transform themselves and their lives. And, you know, people are drawn to us, and they want to feel some of that healing power. They want to, you know, and even sometimes they might see us and see how we've transformed ourselves, and they may be drawn to that, and they may want to know. And, you know, this is also why they say Scorpio moons could be really good psychologists, because we just have that capability of understanding people at a level that is beyond what's physical. You know, it's just that ability just to see and know things beyond that level, and also be able to know things without knowing how you know it, but knowing the right things to tell those people, or the right things to help those people to transform and to let go. You know, and in any of my previous videos, if you haven't seen my other Scorpio moon videos, check them out. where I mentioned, you know, we stand as mirrors to people. So, you know, people see these things, and you know, it's a huge variety of people. Some people want to take advantage of it. Some people want to use it for goodness. But if you a Scorpio moon, learn yourself, know thyself. You know, study yourself, journal. You know, journaling is a form of shadow work. So, you know, journal. Write about things. Learn about yourself so you can learn your power, so you can learn your strengths and know your weaknesses. So when you meet new people, you already know yourself. So people can't take advantage of you and your resources and your power if you know what your power is and what you know what your gift is. Without knowing, you know, you out here just using it willy-nilly and letting anybody have access to it, and that ain't how it go. Because, you know, we get drained too. You know, we get drained from also allowing people in our space that aren't, you know, they don't have they don't deserve to have access to your energy in general. Not even just your power, but your energy in general. So you know, you want to just really know yourself, get to know yourself, understand yourself, so that if that's something that you do like to do, is help people psychologically or emotionally, whatever way, even if like you're a healer or whatever, just know who deserves that and who doesn't, and know to be careful with knowing to be careful when meeting different people, especially with mental illnesses and different things, because that can be dangerous. You know, it can be dangerous. And you know, I'm very supportive of everything and everybody, so I'm not like talking down on people with mental illnesses, because we all got mental illnesses at some degree. But yeah, you just want to be careful. You just want to be careful, because Scorpio moons can also attract people that become really obsessed with us. You know, they want to be possessive of us. They're very jealous of us, and jealousy is very dangerous, you know, because of the fact that we see it too much on social media. Jealous friends, we don't know they jealous, but 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. You know, it could be your closest friend and they secretly jealous of you and just do some shit to you just because of the fact that they jealous of you. They can't take the fact that they can't do nothing about why they jealous of you. You know, some people don't even know how to deal with jealousy. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of speak on that, just on the fact that of us you know, naturally attracting these people, and just naturally attracting dark situations, not even just people, but situations and events, you know. And you don't necessarily have to be a part of this darkness, but you can be a witness to it, or an observer of it. And I think these things just kind of show us the darker side of life, so that we know how to process it, and we know what to look for, and we know, you know, how Scorpio energy kind of works. Because I think a lot of the darker aspects of things is kind of like Scorpio energy. You know, it's showing us how that Scorpio energy can be, whether it's light or dark. And I can keep going on and on. I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but I hope this video made sense. I'm sure it did, but I hope this video makes sense to somebody, and I hope that this video reaches everybody who needs it at this time. And if you like this video, please like it, please comment, please share it with more Scorpio moons. subscribe to my channel, please and thank you. Hit that notification bell. Check out my previous Scorpio Moon videos if you have not. Check out my music on all streaming platforms. That's Melody Music. And I really appreciate you for checking out this video. Melody checking out.